Bazooki's using.
Kane with the moves in there!
Didn't stop it, he knew what was about to happen! Wait a moment! Wait a moment!
I see it now, I see it now.
What are you let it do it to you, Brad?
What? 8th Street!
To show to you that I'm more good than I am bad.
Catcher! Stop it! They have a family! Don't do it to them!
And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
A 1v5.
And he's sniped by Illusion!
Remedy gonna get gunned again. That was a great nade by Mayo.
Should never have gotten that 3-piece!
Yeah, somewhere deep inside of you, I know you want me. You're just afraid to say.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was so. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is dying, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hype battle for this evening. Is Malicious eSports versus Khaos Gaming. I have a new face here accompanying me today, Kamaka. Kamaka, hello, hello.
Hello, Spacefish. How are you doing today?
I'm not dead, so that's always a good start. We got a great game coming up today. I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a really good intro for you to this league because you probably know about as much about these guys as I do. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I've heard a lot of good word about them.
I've actually had a little bit of experience in casting Malicious in like my freelance stuff. They're one of the teams that always hits me up to cast, and I'm always down to do that. I've been I've seen them in a couple of other leagues like Kinetic and stuff like that, and they always do a pretty decent job. So my money would most likely be on them, having no knowledge of the other team. But I don't know. It's up in the air, I would have to say. It's up in the air for sure.
Yeah, that's always my bet. If I know one thing about a team and nothing about the other, even if I'm told the first team's trash, I'm still going to just go with it because I'd rather hedge my bets with one I have at least a touch of knowledge on. All right, well, hopefully the stream should be ready very, very soon. Malicious is ready. Both teams should be ready. I think we're going to get this game started here in just a quick moment. Pretty hype. So, you excited to join us in the K7 League?
Yeah, 100%. Those of you guys that don't know me, I have a lot of experience in casting a lot of leagues. I cast at the semi-pro level as well for a lot of people who are trying to get into CDL sooner rather than later. Everyone's trying to get to CDL, obviously, but, I mean, I don't know if you guys follow CDL. I don't know how closely you follow CDL, but one of Mutineers just picked up a new player called Awakening, and I have had the pleasure of casting matches that he is in before. So that's the kind of level that I'm used to in casting.
Hot button discussion. Mutineers, best team in K7, or not K7, CDL. Do you agree? They're the absolute best. Hey, we're finally getting into the game. 6 seconds remain before it actually starts.
Wait, what?
The game is ready. Yay!
Wait, I'm not in there.
Why are you not in here?
Oh.
Wow! No respect!
They didn't invite me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's great. We love to see it. Well, you can watch the stream, and then you'll get the second-hand view. Definitely thought you were in here because we had 4 spectators. Why we have 4 spectators, I will never know. Meanwhile, Malicious already slaying right off the bat, but they are not having time on point yet. Optimus gets a good kill on top of the crates there. Ooh, right there hidden behind the rock is a Chaos player, and that is going to kill Optimus. Alright, so right off the bat, it seems like Malicious has the slaying power, but Percival trying to prove himself, not working at his best advantage. Chaos has hard point, but Malicious has slaying. So in your experience, what tends to be more important?
In regards to what? I'm sorry.
Hard point, being an objective player versus being a slayer. What's more important for a team?
A little bit of both. You need a good balance. You need a good balance between the both of them, obviously. You have your on-point guys. Usually one guy that's tasked with getting all of the hill time, all the others hold angles and just run into the enemy team's area and try and keep them as far as possible. And yeah, you just need a good balance of both. Usually you see your main ARs holding a little bit of a wide angle, the longer angles of the map, and your subs on the hill or just pushing up into the enemy team's close range areas. Yeah, that's pretty much what you should usually see, regardless of the level of COD.
So as you were talking, all of Chaos died, swarming into P2,
Yikes.
and it's looking pretty good for Kill Seaman? I don't know. Currently on a 4 streak, 6-2, holding down the point like a god, 38 seconds on the OBJ. Yeah, looking real good for him. Teabag's his friend. You love to see it, you know. Get a good smell of the sweaty taint after committing murder. Zuxum on a 3-piece right there, finally getting taken out by Supa, though. Hazardous poking up on that green wall, just protecting himself. Not very well because he gets murdered from the side, and someone joined mid-game! Yeah, I hate to see it, folks! Oh my goodness. It's pronounced Clickman. That's dumb. Thankfully, Inverted hasn't joined the game. He's just on a team. Is that you?
No, that's not me.
Okay,
my name is my name.
Great. We're in great shape here. I don't know if the game's not on invite only or what the situation there is. This looks like a nice little kill. Ooh, he's on a 3 streak, got a 2-piece there. Gets taken out by Clickman. All right. Yep, never gonna pronounce that right. Ooh, Hazardous getting a little bit pooped on inside that bathroom from somebody sitting in the corner. Hate to see it. All right, well, current score is 101 to 30. Khaos is currently down, but they do have the current hard point. But will Malicious take it back? It doesn't seem like it so far.
I mean, one thing I can really say about Malicious is that they've gotten better every single time I've seen them play. And I know that they always go back and review my VODs, and I hate to toot my own horn, but I do get to watch a lot of the people who are trying to break into CDL sooner rather than later play. So I would say that I have a very good analysis for this type of stuff. And so they've had a little bit of first-hand experience at like seeing a little bit of constructive criticism as they go. So definitely improving, what it sounds like at least.
I can't remember which CDL player it was. I think it might have been Pristini. They were having a discussion on, wow, all of Khaos just dying in swarms yet again. So the biggest thing that CDL players consider to be the separation between, someone like a K7 player and a CDL player, being able to go back and watch your own clips and learn from it. So if you're not watching your own VODs, that can actually majorly affect you. You're not seeing what you're doing wrong. You're not seeing what you're missing out on. Does that make sense?
I mean, that makes total sense. And if you're at this level of COD and you're trying to get to CDL one day, you're basically at what I would consider to be a very, very good spot to get noticed by these teams. If you're not going back and watching your VODs to try and improve yourself, then you're just doing it wrong. You're just straight up doing it wrong.
I feel like you're wasting your time and everyone else's time if you're not looking to improve yourself every single game. Because this league, in the one season that we've spanned, has already grown and changed the meta so much. The amount of just pure, raw talent within this league now is immense. So if you're not improving every single time, you're gonna just disappear. You're gonna be useless. The team's gonna drop you because you're not gonna be at the skill level needed to be in this league. All right, well, we've got Hazardous looking over water, about to get taken out by someone in the water. Yep, that happened. Zuxum currently on a 2-piece, and I can't get him. All right, he is sitting in P2, getting ready, taking a couple of quick little fights. Almost gets a pistol kill, doesn't really work out in his favor, as it seems that Malicious is holding down P2 position, but the score has drastically changed from 1-something to 30 to 128, 125. Still Malicious lead, but it's a 1-point difference now. 129 to, well, now 127. Regardless, very, very close game, especially from where we just were.
So one thing that you typically see teams at this level start to do is on the second rotation, the team that does not have the P2 spawns, they go in very, very hard to try and get some time off of P1 in order to, 1, bridge the gap that exists already, and 2, to try and suck the people on point 2 out of it by trying to goad them into saying, hey, if you don't come and contest us, we are going to catch you, and there's a good chance that if they do catch them, that they can still get a break on the hill. It's just a little bit of an extra insurance policy, and that is pretty much what Khaos did a little bit there. So they got some time off the hill, and they tried to suck Malicious out of the spawns, but they got one, but not the other. So not too shabby, I would say.
I can't swap people. Rip. So I think the biggest issue we have, especially in this league, on this map, people will exclusively charge for P2. They're not going to actually worry about any time on P1. There's a couple of teams that have not done that exact thing, and it's really helped them out. But if you just worry about P2, the entire time you're there, you're going to just be trying to even out instead of keeping the lead you gained on the first point.
That's something that we've been seeing more and more in all the other things that I've been casting, at least, is people are trying to get more and more time off of P1, not just to, it's pretty much to mitigate the effects of the other team that is on P2, they're basically giving themselves a little bit of time to catch up and break the hill before they take too massive of a lead. And also, it tries to, the other team, they want to get as big of a lead as possible, right? They're going to keep shelling them on that first hill just to try and make it as big as possible. And in the meantime, there's a little bit of a balance that you can do from the team without the good spawns. You can either just go all in, try and get as much time off the first hill, or you can do a little bit of both. And oh man, I just saw that from Clickman. Totally just deleted that guy from the stream. That's pretty nice.
Rip in the chat. Well, this game is certainly evened out. Malicious not really being the slaying power necessarily anymore. They're still having a couple of really good KDRs, but Khaos making the huge step up. The worst player for Khaos, 14.22, which not the best, but the worst for Malicious is a 17.22. So not a huge difference on the bottom of the bracket there.
Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised at Maz. He's usually one of the top performers for Malicious from what I've seen so far. I mean, he does take a little bit of time to warm up from what I have noticed, but once you get him into like the S&D portion, the dude absolutely frags out. Optimus also a very good IGL leader. Supa and Stu, very good people, able to hold their own stuff. And Clickman, he's a little bit new. I haven't quite seen him quite yet. He might be a new addition to the roster. But yeah, Malicious trying to win off this final hill. That would be a good time to do it.
Some good shots from up top from Optimus. It's not going to be enough, though, as he's taking out from the side. That would have been a huge play if he was able to actually take everyone out of there. But unfortunately, that's not how the cookie crumbled. Maz is going to take out people coming from the mine carts. It's working in his favor. Atomic able to push through still. Even Optimus couldn't get him. Is Atomic really going to sweep in here and take him out? He is! But he does die in this. 244, 194, and it looks like this is going to be a win for Malicious if there's not any contest. Nope. Alright, well that round will go to Malicious eSports. Pretty good round, even though there was no secondary caster in the game. Yep, hate to see it. Hate to see it. Wow, what a play of the game. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, we're going to take a 3-minute intermission while we get you into the game real quick. So we will be right back. All right, well, we are back. Have they got you back into the game yet?
I have joined off of my own accord, yes.
Yay! Eventually we got there. All right, hopefully this time we are ready to run. Yeah, well, nonetheless, it is business as usual here in the K7 League to have at least one issue per stream. So, hopefully everything's set up now. If not, we'll find out mid-game anyways. So Search and Destroy on... hopefully that's the right screen. We're going to Arklov Peak. Hopefully it works out. What do you think about Arklov? Me and Hero had a little bit of a discussion on it during the pre-game, but what's your opinion?
I mean, based on Search and Destroy maps in COD's past, it's not that amazing. But in this game, I would say that it definitely lends itself to more of a more balanced gameplay, as in what I mean by that is not all MP5s everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also does open things up for a sniper to be useful. You typically see a lot of teams bring in some snipers, like most of the time the AX50 because of the quickscope potential, but the HDR also sometimes because of the damage over distance. But yeah, I would say it is arguably one of the better or entertaining maps to watch. I know I'm going to get some flack for this, but I feel like Piccadilly is also a little bit similar because it's basically a very similar map build to it, where you can have a lot of luck with the snipers. And basically on Piccadilly, I'll say, the last thing I'll say about Piccadilly, because I'm sure you're all sick of me here talking about it already, is that you need a sniper to win on it, and it does definitely help you do a better job. It gets you an edge on your opponents. So I would say that based on comparison to all the other maps, it's probably the one that can have a more versatile approach to it, the most versatile approach to it.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, you did bring up a point I've never even considered. The using of a sniper in this map. So I never thought about that. That does make me more inclined to want to go here. But if I want a sniper, I'd vote for Piccadilly since it's so underplayed. You get the advantage of other teams don't really have any experience on the map because no one wants to play on Piccadilly. You get a little bit of a sniper play, not as much as you get on Arklov. I gotta openly admit that. But, you know, Piccadilly is more unique and everyone hates it. Everyone loves Arklov, everyone hates Piccadilly. So if you pick Piccadilly as your map, and you've actually made that one of your mains, you're going to be in a bigger advantage because no one else is going to practice that map because it's so vastly hated.
I do know some teams that do pick it very, very often. Like one of the Path to Pro teams that I cast a lot is Theory Nation. They basically love that map. They do a lot of the things that teams do not like because they feel that it gives them an edge. Because a lot of teams, they don't practice what they don't like. And that is a very, very bad way to go about things. So they get really, really good at the maps and modes that people don't like. They're very good at Piccadilly, for example, and they're one of the best domination teams out there, for example. So, yeah, sometimes practicing on the maps that are less traveled, sometimes you'll get a little bit lucky, and these guys that you're vetoing against and playing against will be like, oh, they won't possibly pick Piccadilly, right? And they just won't veto it, and they'll be like, okay, we pick Piccadilly. And you're like, oh, crap. Did it.
It's like, oh. You just get the waves of, oh, I made a huge mistake. Because I feel like it's more entertaining to watch people play on Piccadilly because it's a more unique experience. And you can see how people are physically angry that they're playing on Piccadilly.
That too. Sometimes, especially on Piccadilly, and on Arklov as well, with a sniper rifle gameplay, is that you basically force your opponents to go a certain way. You usually see the sniper rifle on A on Arklov Peak. You funnel them one way or the other, make it impossible for them to push up headlong through the front, And most of the time, what we're starting to see these teams do is have the sniper hold the trench so that it's very, very difficult to push through A. You basically have to nade out the sniper with some set nades or something like that, or get a nice little pick with a sniper of your own. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to really push trench. You'll have to expend a smoke or something like that on it. And it just really makes it difficult to go for an A hit, and we're seeing a lot more teams go to B because of that, especially when they lose the sniper battles.
All right, well, we are finally loading into the game. So, right off the bat, we're actually going to pop out of a chat with you for just a minute, Kamaka, and we're going to do a live listen-in with one of the teams.
I'm back for that. Sure.
So, real quick, we will be back. We are going to go take a quick conversation, well, at least listen in, with Khaos Gaming.
Yo, on mid. He backed up. He smoked off mid. They smoked off mid.
I threw a nade over by A, like the back of A.
I had the B cross.
Dude, I don't see anything in A right now. Yeah, they're going to be 100%.
Alright.
Top. I'm going all the way around.
Nice, good shot.
I'm in the window.
I'm looking at the grave steps.
Nothing.
There's another guy under me.
He is. I'm looking underneath him.
I'm under. I'm in the window right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear somebody behind me.
Broken.
One's broken.
You're by yourself. If you run down.
I'm broken.
Yo, help him. Help him at.
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
Got him
He's weak on bomb. He's weak. Oh, you got him?
Good shit. Yeah, he got him. He got him. He got him.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Never mind. This shit.
But I think, no, there's another one on bomb. I got him
Yeah.
right
Oh,
now.
there he is. There.
Gotcha. Start pushing a little
Leaning
bit.
over y'all.
Broken.
All right, they had a little bit of comms going on, looking pretty solid. And it's working out in their favor because it's 5v1 right now. The fuse is happening. Khaos does take the round.
Yeah, I mean, there was pretty much no chance after they just... One of the things from Mal there is that they just did not push hard enough or fast enough into B, and their wishy-washy approach pretty much allowed the entire enemy team to rotate, where they got the sniper in the middle and got some easy picks off. And as soon as Mal rotated, sniper instantly picked up on that, rotated back around because he's pretty much sitting right in the middle, easy rotation back through to the other side, saw them, called it out, and then instantly started making things difficult. They were trapped behind the bomb for the majority of the game, and Khaos was able to easily rotate and use their numbers advantage to completely wipe them out.
All right, right off the bat, we're going to look at Clickman, see if he can get a sniper shot over here on A-bomb. One's down in the trench, can't see it. Hopefully somebody will pop around that corner. Oh, he just barely was under that box, so Clickman actually couldn't see the shot available.
There you go. I was about to say that no one was really watching the trench, and Khaos were taking a huge advantage of that, but Supa does rotate towards trench and get an easy kill on Goop standing right in the middle of the frickin' open. And now Percival has to come at this a little bit more carefully. He's a bit trapped up in here, and now they're going to be getting a little bit taken out by Maz. Maz going to be ripping one in the face. Now they're going to know exactly where he is. This guy in the trench can be putting some pressure on him. Supa going to be catching Percival, and that is bombed down. This is not looking good for Khaos. As I say that, Zexum going to be getting him right back in here with a sniper shot. This is looking... And that does buy them a little bit of something, but the time is running out, my dudes.
They gotta get that bomb down. It's a 2v1. Atomic, the last one remaining for Khaos, and I cannot swap screens once more. And that will be a round for Malicious, 1-1.
I mean, that was some good work from Zexum, but overall, they just could not push through after the bomb got taken down in the trench. Did not have ample coverage of the trench. If you're going to push the bomb through the trench, you got to have your sniper giving some support to it or something, or at least somebody, one of your ARs or anybody giving any form of support to it. The guys were pretty much just running up by themselves. They didn't really have too much support in the trench, got the bomb taken down, and they were pretty much playing catch from that point forward.
All right, well, let's go ahead and pop in on Malicious, see what their comms are like right now going into this round.
Watch front. Yeah, I'm on you. Okay. I'm popping Daddy, Maz. I'm behind you, but hold up. You're a little bit faster than I am.
Still top B.
I got your barrel. I got your barrel.
I'm on the bomb now.
I'm gonna go sit mid stairs.
Still got your barrel. Still got your barrel.
Let me know if
Top
you
B
need help there,
still?
Brandon.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting inside. I'm getting inside.
I'm back.
Yo, I think one trying to snipe from the window.
Mid, Deb.
Nice. I'm watching window right now, but I got like a little bit of an angle.
Oh, top. Look, I don't even know where. He's by the truck somewhere in A.
Come through front door. They won't come.
They're
through
still
front door.
top B though, I think.
Mid. He's on the L shit. He's going to the statue. He's still
Nice.
L. He's still in the L spot. Nas, chill, just chill.
Yo, top B. What?
Looking real rough for Malicious. They didn't have a whole lot of communication in the beginning, and Khaos is going to end up taking the round because of that. Yeah, wow.
Dude,
What
got his
a
final kill cam. Can't believe that Zexum got away with that. Just a thief in the night, a bandit. The dude just completely stole that away from him. I thought he was gonna die straight up. But I mean,
M19,
dude just
very
couldn't hit his
nice.
shots.
All right, well, the lead is now going to be on Khaos' side, 2-1.
I mean, Malicious, they did a good breakout strat. They did come in very, very quickly, and it kind of caught them off guard, Khaos. But again, the coverage was not quite there for Malicious. They lost a few too many gunfights, especially to Hazardous, Evil, and Zexum. Those guys are really starting to turn up for their team. I want to see some Hazardous Evil right now. The dude is looking solid with the AR.
Yeah, 4-1 and 5-1 for Hazardous and Zuxum. They're really shelling out for this team. Only 2 players for Khaos going negative, whereas every single member of Malicious is negative, unless you count even as positive, then it'd be Optimus. But even then, not a whole lot of performance from them. As I say that, Clickman missing a sniper shot. He might need to put that away going 1-3 right now. He's going to have to step up because the bomb got planted due to him missing. And he missed again! Oh, he does get one on Goop, though. Very nice. But that's not going to be enough. Now he's going to have to defuse after missing another shot. And he does go down. That is going to now make it 3-1 Khaos lead.
Yeah, that is absolutely not what you need. The dude missed basically 4 out of 5 shots. And as a sniper, you got to make those shots count. You are, especially on this bomb site, you are pretty much the decider of life or death for a lot of your teammates. No one was really watching the trench. Once again, that is another criticism that I'm going to be having for Malicious, is that they're not getting ample coverage to the trench when that is the main avenue to where most teams try and push up to the bomb site. And you're not giving nearly enough attention to it. That's just a big faux pas.
Well, when you're the sniper that gets taken out by an M4, you should be really embarrassed, honestly. Especially when he was out in the open like he was. It wasn't a pop-up in the back. It wasn't anything like that. A direct downline shot where you missed about 3 bullets on him. Let's see if he is actually swapped off of that. Hopefully he has. And he has not. He's watching down the trench. No one's there. Zuxum's there on the right side. If Zux pops out, he might actually be able to take out Clickman based on his early performance.
Oh,
he gets a hit marker. Oh, that's just embarrassing. That's not even his fault.
Yeah, feels bad, dude. Feels bad in all the wrong ways. And I mean, it is a little bit even in terms of manpower, but again, Khaos do have the benefit of having the time in their little house. Pones and Supa starting to make their way up to the plant site, but they've still got people lurking over the bomb site. Gonna be trying to pick him up as soon as he gets off the plant, looking to come as soon as he stands up, coming around the back, trying to turn on him, not quite able to do it, but Clickman watching the bomb site with a sniper, and they have
gets a shot.
Him. So all he's got to do is just hold this down, and he is fine.
Looking real pretty for just a moment. There we go. Clickman finally stepping up. He heard us talking. 20 seconds remain, so Hazard's gonna have to get this kill and defuse. Not nearly enough time. I don't think he can get to the bomb in time. If he can't, he will. It's gonna be very close, but he might be able to.
You're right about that. He's not. He did not get it in time. He's
gonna die because of it. Yep. Wow. Good round there for Malicious. Clickman stepped back. Pretty smart plays. I'm sure that was intentional, honestly. really good. Getting the game closer 2-3.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think that Chaos did give them a little bit of a let off by putting away their sniper of their own. They were just having such good effects with it. I am a little bit shocked that they put it away. They basically had them right where they wanted them, and as soon as they put it away, Clickman, using the lack of sniper support on the other side, completely evaporated the other team.
Click has actually stepped off the sniper now too. After a very good performance, Hazardous M4 kill right off the bat. So no sniper for either side. I think that's going to make it a much closer, more intense of a battle. But Clickman has stepped back up ever since that little, what was it, 3-piece he had, 2?
It was 3, yeah. It was actually 2, yeah, you're right.
Nonetheless, wow, Chaos just immediately, I couldn't even expect that quick of death unless it was like 2 or 3 right back to back to back.
That's pretty much exactly what it was. I did get to see a few of them. But yeah, pretty much it's par for the course if you're going to rush B that you don't have a sniper rifle on the attacking side. So it's not too surprising that Chaos put it away. And I think that they were trying to match them on that. The Malicious guys, just in case they did go to B, which they did, but they could rotate and try and get a little bit of thing rolling there in case they did do that. The one drawback of having a sniper on this map is that if the enemy team does go B, you're pretty much useless for the retaking of the site.
Some fights on the top. RA in favor of Malicious, charging straight into B. The bomb's going to be planted before Chaos can even put a shot in. Zuxum goes down to Optimus. Actually, yes. What? No, he goes down to Maz? Okay, wild.
Oh, Percival taking down one, looking for the others, but his teammates are giving him some good support. Speaking of good support, Supa gonna be in the window, but too many cooks in the kitchen. Hazardous gonna be absolutely wiping him off the face of Arclod Peak. And he's gonna be getting the swift defuse, putting it on the cusp of a Chaos victory, looking to get right back into the series off the back of some really good search and destroy performances.
So right now, Malicious has the series lead 1-0, and I think Chaos is about to change that right here, right now, making this a 2-6.
They do have a good shot, but usually, in my experience, it's a little bit of a mind game coming into this final round. Usually, you either see teams going very, very typical approaches, not wanting to mix things up too much, trying to do what works well, but the team that is behind, usually what you see is a little bit of trickery. They try and do a little bit of something else, try and surprise the other side. And it is always the hardest round to win, the last one. And again, they are going to be putting some guys on the trench this time. Supa getting a little bit ripped by Percival, but they do have another one stacking on the trench. That is Stu. They're going to get this easy trade out, but gets made out. The hit marker letting them know that he's there, and they take him down. But Maz and Clickman are coming up so ever huge. Taking down 2, and the bomb is down, my friend. You're going to be still in the trench, putting some bullets in the back of Maz. And Clickman, again, the only one left.
1v3. Make it 1v2 with Clickman being the last one remaining. Currently 7-7 compared to 10-3 and 3-3.
Zuxum definitely the player he has to watch out for. He is taking point here. Zuxum with, I do believe he has still got the sniper rifle. Yes, all he's got to do is get one hit. Yeah, they think he's on the bomb site watching the bomb, but he is not. He's just playing time as much as he possibly can, just getting ready for the retake. The reason why he's doing this is because as soon as they plant it, he's going to know exactly where one of them is. Oh, I think he just saw him as well. He's trying to make a little bit of sneaky sneak from the trench, but he is going to get caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Trying to make his way around, trying to make him guess at where he's going to come from. Atomic still going to be on the bomb site. Is Zuxum going to be picking up a rifle off the ground and using it to good effect? Chaos back in the series, my friend.
All right, well, series score currently 1-1. Chaos performing phenomenally in this S&D game. Hopefully we can see a little bit of a huge 3-1 now in the favor of Chaos. What do you think?
So you're saying that Chaos is going to win all of the remaining rounds?
I think so. I think they could. If they perform as well as they just did, I think it's possible. Especially with how close they kept that first match.
I think that's going to be difficult. I would say that it's going to be at least a 3-2 Malicious. I I've seen them do some pretty interesting stuff on domination that not a lot of people do. Like I said, they're one of those teams that does go back and watch the VODs, and they do see a lot of the criticisms that me and the other casters have had for their strategies, and they've made a lot of adjustments. So I think that they're going to have a lot more know-how, and combined with their gun skill, I would definitely have to say I would not be surprised if they did take this round of domination. Could you remind me of the map again that is going to be on for domination?
Absolutely. So our map for domination, we're going to go right back to Gunrunner.
Oh yeah, they played this map a lot. Pretty much every single time I've seen them play, it's been on Gunrunner. So they know the spots, they know the rotations, they know all the strats on this map. So all it's going to come down to is if they can hit their shots and hit them well, make sure that they don't make a lot of solo pushes, and they'll be good. I haven't seen Khaos a whole bunch, but I'm going to assume that they have at least a little bit of knowledge of this because they're playing at this level. It's really going to come down to how they do on the bad side of the map, because I know that on the good side of the map, Malicious has got some really good things packing in their back pocket.
All right, well, we will take ourselves a 3-minute intermission, and we will get right into that game. We'll be back. All right, going into round number 3, we're going to be seeing domination on Gunrunner. I don't know, Gunrunner's overplayed, Hackney's overplayed, Arclov's overplayed. I say everything's overplayed. I really like Petrograd. Do you like Petrograd?
I mean, Petrograd definitely makes things interesting. Unlike a lot of these other maps, it is pretty much the one map you can full capped on easily and stay in the full cap for the entire time if you are not on your game. So definitely more possibility of being punished for your mistakes on Petrograd, and that is one of the reasons why I like watching matches on Petrograd. In fact, I just casted my first tie in Domination on St. Petrograd a few days ago. I just posted it yesterday on my YouTube.
Oh, nice, nice. Speaking of, where can we find more of you?
I mean, yeah, I cast on Twitch and on YouTube. You can check me out, Comica_ on YouTube and on Twitch, and Comica_ 18 on the old Twitter. I cast for a lot of leagues, and I also have my own Discord that you guys can request freelance casts and stuff like that, and also know when I do casts on any channel.
Nice, nice. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get into this game, and right off the bat, let's watch Clickman. See if he can show us some good gameplay right here, right now. Running with a knife to get to B, try and get there as fast as he can. Already got flashed in the beginning, though. Oh, he sees one next to the boiler. Swapping weapons, gets killed. And I think this point's actually going to go to Malicious eSports.
This is something that This is definitely a school of thought that we're seeing come out here from Malicious eSports, just not even caring about the fact that they're on the less favored side. They're pretty much all going in hard for B off the rip to try and get a little bit of the mind games with Chaos. They're basically banking on the fact that Chaos is going to be anticipating that they will try and flip the spawns off the rip, which they are not. So they're going to basically come into a 5 or 4 versus 3 or 2 situation, so they're going to have the numbers advantage. And then they're going to be able to set up really well and keep Chaos at a little bit of distance. And they're going to try and hold this as long as they possibly can, while also keeping some mid control to prevent the overextension coming in here from Goop. As you can see, Supa's going to be finding him, but not quite able to find him with his bullets. Goop looking to do some more, is going to get dropped by Maz. And now that things are not looking so hot on B, we are going to be expecting a little bit of a rotation here from Maz towards A. I put the spawns.
Yeah, he's doing my favorite strategy. Just keep A and C, and every time they try and swap back and take one of the endpoints, that's when you attack B. And he's on top of A, gonna either neutralize it or capture it. I think he's gonna get killed before he can get it. Yep, there we go. All of Malicious really going down quickly to Percival, who's on a 2 streak right now. Hazard's on a 3.
He's on 3 now. Percival really starting to heat up in the boiler room. He can't stand the heat. Get out the kitchen. He's got 2 more targets up in his line of sight. Takes down another one, but runs out of bullets for Clickman. It does tee up Atomic nicely for an easy trade out. They are going to be assuming control over all of this as Zexum.
How did he get the 3-piece?
He almost pushed them through to C, but damage still being done despite the fact that he did not win all the gunfights. He still is eating up that time, and in Domination, time is money. You cannot afford to let too much time go by the wayside, as Clickman and the guys knowing this, trying to clear off this area of B while Optimus goes for A. Is going to be getting a little bit of the thick of things, does go down, but has made some space for his guys on B, but gunfight still going in the hands of Chaos.
Atomic got a nice little 2-piece over there by the trains to really just protect his team over here at B, as Chaos takes the lead by a long shot, 51-38, and they have B locked down heavily with Percival just slaying out for a moment.
I mean, this is a close game pretty much only because Malicious has been, I would say, they've been playing this very, very well despite the fact that they've been losing pretty much every single gunfight. One-on-one gunfight, I should say. And the team fights have not really been quite going their way either. Chaos has just been really kicking their butts in the 1v1s. But team shots coming in from Malicious, still keeping them moderately close in this game. They're just going to have to really turn it up on the individual skill department in order to defeat Chaos right now, is my estimation.
All right, well, speaking of Malicious eSports, let's go ahead and do another quick little listen-in with them, see how they're holding up.
They got me an A. I was trying to...
Weak on B, dude.
It's all good. It's all good. Flood B,
Nice, good kills, good kills. He's at their heady,
He's so weak. Got them both.
I got another trophy. Oh, okay, let's get on,
That story.
Behind us, he's gonna be behind us.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's still there behind. Nice, okay.
Dead behind.
Get up on this.
Get A if you can, yeah.
Yeah, go for the OEA. I'm smoking.
They're doing real good. Nice comms going on. They've got B and C. They might make this lead for Chaos diminish as the score is currently 60-78, 30 seconds remaining in the round.
Yeah, and now that Malicious have got that spot behind that minecart overlooking boxes, I don't think they're going to be able to take him off of it. Optimus already putting it to good use. He's on 4 in a row, and now he's just going to rush on up for A, trying to see what he can get away with, because the time that Chaos has to try and punish them is very, very minimal at best. They might not even be able to do anything about it, as Clickman just going off now as well. They're frying him out like bacon, my dude! Clickman on 6 in a freaking row. Turning around, looking for more. He is just going to fry Atomic as well. This dude is a proper Krusty Krab level fry cook.
Well, the problem is they got that positioning and huge slaying power way too late in the game. They're going to need to have that dominating start this next round like they had at the start of the first hardcore game.
I mean, the good thing about this though is that they're going to be on the better side of the map now. So it's not going to be, it's going to be a little bit easier. I would have to estimate, because C side on this map is not the favorite side for a very good reason. So I think that they're going to be doing a little bit better on the quote-unquote better side of the map. It's going to be really on the shoulders of Chaos, because not a lot of teams know how to play the bad side of the map. And that is going to be a little bit of a... It's going to be a little bit of a question mark over the heads of Chaos. Are they going to be able to hold it now that they are not on the good side? They almost lost it. They lost quite a big chunk of it. Are they going to be able to rest on their laurels, or are they going to fall behind in the series?
All right, well, Chaos not holding up too necessarily hot. Let's pop into their voice chat real quick and see what they're going to do about this. See if they can keep this lead going.
I got him, Locker.
Nice. Stay alive, stay alive.
Stay alive.
He's pushing you.
Wow, I was
I'm coming B.
I got one.
B. That's 2.
I got, nah, dude, there's two. One guy's watching board and one's laying on the flag.
On the flag.
Nice, big wins. Nice, hey, hop on that shit right now.
I'm coming.
Flood B, literally flood B, bro.
Right as we pop in with them, they're getting this B takeover started, and it looks like they're going to get it completed right now. Atomic getting a 2-piece there. Optimus getting a 3. Looking
nice.
What a back and forth series right now. 87-101, Chaos lead, but Malicious has A and B now.
I mean, still not counting out the possibility of a Malicious comeback. They are teeing themselves up nicely for it, especially Maz in the middle here, who's thinking about trying to go for a push to C, but that's instantly going to be getting stopped. Do have a guy chilling by A just in case they do decide to push through green, which they are, so this is smart play from Malicious. But the one bad thing about this strategy is that they do not quite have... Oh, look at Optimus. In the meantime, 1, 2, 3 almost for Optimus, but does tee up Maz nicely for 1. Zexum getting a little bit stuck up in here, but well-placed grenade going to be teeing up his teammates for a little bit of an easy comeback in here, but Malicious flooding the hill, flooding the point. Excuse me, I'm not playing hardpoint right now, but man, they're only 10 points behind now. This is starting to look a little bit scary for Chaos.
103-112, and I think Malicious, if they can keep this B point, they will win this round. But right now, the series tied 1-1, so this is a little bit of leeway for each team, as Malicious actually getting a little bit of a contest on C, keeping distracted. Oh wow,
that's the thing I'm really worried about for Chaos. Chaos do push B too hard, then the guy that's in the middle of the map. Malicious, now that they've got majority control, they're going to be trying to keep control over mid now. That is going to be the big point of contention. But Chaos winning it is going to make themselves nice inroad back into the other objective of B. They're starting to get it right back into their hands, but Supa got to come oh so huge. But he gets instantly just absolutely crucified there. Stu Bones with some nice pistol whips though. And they're still trying to get back in here, and as the dust clears, it is only Goop up against an entire squad of enemies. Does take down 1, but completely and utterly surrounded. Malicious are looking to get right back in this game. Only 4 or 5 between them now.
Oh my goodness. Well, the B site is going back to Malicious possibly. And now it's going back to Chaos. This game is keeping real close. 1:20 remaining. 127-132. Chaos leads. And they got B back once again. Good kill from Zuxum. Now he's got to fight one in the boiler. He does get it. That's going to be a huge play. That's going to stop them from swarming B and surrounding there. Oh, he does get another one. Wow.
Oh, man. Look at this bottom minimap.
Oh, my God. He's frying. He's cracked. He's cracked. He got 5.
Bruh. That's so good. You just can't be letting that happen, especially at this time when there's only a minute remaining for Malicious. Now they're back to 11. They have fallen so far from grace, and now Zuxum trying to put them in the dirt with a cap on A. He's going to be frying Stu Bones as well. Another one around the corner, but Optimus putting a swift end to that. As Maz and the guys getting up on B, they might be able to just steal this one just yet, but they're going to have to go in for a little bit of a play for C as well. Trying to do that right here, right now is Super, but gets caught in the axe, hand in the cookie jar and everything. And now Clickman trying to pick up the pieces for his teammate. They really need to get back control over C. At least while Stu Bones holds onto this head glitch, he's going to be ripping all 3 of them. This is good for Malicious, and they're starting to really pick things up as C is now in their hands as well. They're going to have to hold on to this, though. Optimus got to come up huge.
Can they do it? Is there enough time for this? There's no way Malicious gets this. Oh, my goodness. Way too close of a call. Chaos taking the game right there. The current series score is 1-2. Chaos in the lead, and they win that round by 2 points. That's great. You know, if it wasn't for Zuxum, I don't think they would have got it. With him just absolutely getting cracked. Wow. Optimus. What a good play from him there, too. But if it wasn't for Zuxum, I think that might have gone to Malicious.
I'm going to be straight up honest, just being candid here, brutally honest. Malicious would have won that if they had just won their 1v1s and their team battles. They just could not compete with people like Zuxum and Atomic. Atomic, 29 and 18. Zuxum might not be as pretty, but the kills he got came at a very, very good time. 21 and 22, but the dude just absolutely fried out there towards the end. On the other side is kind of a little bit of a different story. As the best on their side, KD-wise, he went 27 and 20. I mean, look at the cap difference between him and Zuxum. Zuxum got 1 more capture and 1 more defend, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when it's only 2 points, that's pretty much what wins you the game right there, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you look at the KDRs, you know, it's looking really, really good for Malicious. They overall positive KDs, with the exception of Supa, who went 13 and 24. I don't know what happened to him there, but he's going to have to step it up. I don't remember exactly how well he did the rest of the rounds, but going 13-24 in a game that close, it kind of makes me think if he did a little better performing, just, you know, on par with his teammates, they might have won. All right, well, nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a quick 3-minute intermission. But first, have you heard the new news? We have a custom Patreon link over at patreon.com/K7League now. And that's where you can go to get entered into a monthly raffle for some K7 related merch. Last month was a jersey, which looks cool, but this upcoming month will be a flag, and I love them. I need to get one very bad for our backdrop. You also get access to a patron exclusive podcast that we're slowly, very slowly, releasing episodes of. We're working on it still, but yeah, it's really good. You get to hear me and Carrie occasionally, me and other people sometimes. It just, yeah, you get to hear more intimate versions of stories and such from the K7 League. So head over to patreon.com/K7League to support us. Just like Hidden Illusion, Heroism, It's Coop, Sparky, Zonza, Josh Nielsen, TXO Hyper, Clinton Johnson, Dorsey, Jeremy Williams, Quentin DeShazo, Sticky Buds, Chaos Kelly, and Zoopsy. We thank you guys very much. You are the actual goats. Bah! All right, we'll be back here in 3 minutes. All right. Well, I'm not going to say that I'm a fortune teller, but so far, I could be right. Could be a 1-0 to 3-1 Chaos win. I'm hoping. I'm here's to hoping. I don't know. What do you think they're going to bring? Malicious in the second hardpoint.
Yeah, and it's going to really come down to if they can pull themselves together in the gunfight department. I know that they've got some good strats. I know the good rotations for this map and stuff like that. They've got the game knowledge, but they're just getting out, just beaten out in the times that they're really getting asked the most questions by the enemy team. Just saying, hey, you think you guys think you're better than us? And they're like, yeah, and then they just get beaten in a gunfight. That's pretty much what I'm saying here. So
I hate admitting that you're right there, because the very beginning of this game, Malicious showed some serious promise, and then they started to let us down really bad, and they still barely pulled out that win in hardpoint. So I'm hoping maybe they can make lightning strike twice and then just bring it back for S&D better than they did last time.
That's pretty much what you're going to be hoping for. They've been on a little bit of a downward spiral, but hopefully for them, they can just pull themselves together. Say, all right, we won the last hard point. This is our mode. All we got to do is just tighten up in the gunfight department as Clickman getting a very nice grenade. Taking down 2 already. Oh, let Zuxum walk right up to him and take him down, though. Zuxum just absolutely frying already, dude. Oh, my goodness. That is so dirty. To be taking away this kill from them. And Goop looking to go for a little bit of a spawn flip as well, and that is pretty much all that Malicious has. So if they lose this, then there is pretty much no hope for them, I would have to say. Oh my god, look at this. As are just evil all the way around the back, and they do flip the spawns. This is just having their cake and eating it too situation for Chaos. Zuxum gonna be just having his way like it's Burger King with Clickman. Hashtag Burger King, please sponsor me, I would love it.
Hashtag Burger King, hashtag we're fat, I need food.
I had Burger King for the first time yesterday in a long time. It was fun, but oh man. Dude, Malicious is going to be getting the good spawns back, recovering very nicely from that, but still are going to be down a little bit, but that's not too disconcerting because I do have next set up already. So pretty much all Chaos got out of that is a few seconds to try and break this hill before they fall behind.
Alright, so 24-35. Goop coming up that left side by burning car really well, taking out someone from the middle section of that brick wall. Percival's going to hope to get inside that garage. He sees one, takes him out, but he gets taken out by the next one. Right now it's looking pretty heavily in favor of Malicious eSports as they just lock down this point.
Oh, Maz.
With 30 seconds remaining.
I was watching Maz there for a second. He did definitely make it more likely that his team would come away with more hill time because we were starting to see some cracks in the foundation of the Malicious defense, but coming around the back with a 5-piece right in a row from Maz did pretty much save them on that one. He's trying to go for 0.3 and 5 spawns again. Gonna get caught in the act. And Chaos pretty much trying to say, you want 0.2 spawns so bad? Alright, you can have them for the rest of the game. All we care. As they're getting up on these 0.3 and 5 spawns. Supa making a little bit of a crack in the foundation again, but oh, just getting them ever so slightly closer. I mean, the top side of the minimap is starting to look a little bit open, so Malicious might be able to flip these 2 spawns.
The kill feed is all in favor of Chaos, but now finally, Malicious getting a little bit of leeway back into there. Yeah, they didn't get to, Malicious didn't get to rotate very properly because they kept getting shut down by Chaos, and they have got this point in pretty good position, but as I say that, they begin to go down rapidly with 20 seconds remaining.
Maz right now. Get this from Chaos. They're all going top of the map, and Maz is going to try and take the spawns away from them. He's got one right above him. That is Zuxum. Zuxum taking down one. But little does he know that Maz is coming up behind him because he's got Dead Silence popped. Maz going to be coming up right behind him and frying him. Just cutting him to living pieces. Freaking Chaos. They do have control over next, but Malicious have done them one better, and they have taken the spawns away for P5, so that's basically a guaranteed 60 points. If they can contest sometime, not all the time, but at least sometime, they don't even have to get to go into their hands. They just have to prevent it from going into Chaos's hands. We'll be starting to see a really extended lead coming in here from Malicious potentially.
Yeah, so Chaos is currently behind, but they've got this next point absolutely locked down. P4 is in Chaos' hand, no real contest. As I say that, 2 come in, and Percival actually does get taken out.
Oh man, just too many people up in here from Malicious. They are starting to turn up the heat in Chaos. Not quite able to do it. They are melting like the Wicked Witch of the West, my dude. And Supa and the guys are starting to get prepared for next, as that is going to be the next point of contention. Supa sitting literally right on it as Percival trying to catch him. But he's going to get caught himself by Stu, who is upstairs. I like to call this guy Disco Stu because he likes to make these guys dance around his bullets a whole lot. Be frying another one in the back, zucks him off of a 2-piece, taken down by Stu.
Oh, almost gets
him with
the pistol.
but oh, that's a little bit rough there from Malicious. They've lost the spawns and the hill with so much time remaining. That was what they really needed in order to get that lead, just looking so crisp.
So we got very lucky there that his opponent was facing away. He's not performing too great this game, currently 9 and 15, and he's a medium amount of time on the hard point. I feel like Super really needs to step up. This could be his off day. You know, something might have happened, or he's just not feeling it. But for the K7 League, he's really going to need to start performing a little bit better. Yes, his team's currently winning, but he's only kind of supporting. He's just kind of there.
And now that pretty much first rotation is all said and done, it's going to be a fight for those point 2 spawns again, which Malicious, they are going to be getting a little bit of a good rotation for that, but they're starting to get it taken away from them. It's going to come down to Zuxum once again. He's 20 and 12, 3 kills in this life alone. Going to have one coming right into him. Doesn't see him in time. Maz going down, going into another, but caught in the tack sprint. Goes down from Stu, pwns you. And now it is looking good for Malicious for a point 2 perspective, but they still got to contest this first hill a little bit to make sure that Chaos don't cut down this point gap too much.
So you can just see more and more flooding into point 1 and dying from Malicious eSports. Chaos just got it locked down. Once they have a position, it seems like they know how to handle it. Maz spraying through that window. It's not going to be good enough as he gets taken out. And Chaos is going to have P1, for sure. They might even get this rotation for P2 as Optimus goes down.
Oh man, dude, this is not looking good.
Oh, Maz going to get
the back to
Zuxum,
try to save the day. Optimus might be able to save the day, though. He is going to try and catch them in the push, but gets fried by Hazardous. Hazardous now the player to watch, but Stu in a good position to take him down. Stu.
Supa
a
actually
real good
really
passive
took the
AR.
scene. Wow, with a 3-piece there. Supa finally
Wow.
stepping it up. 4 in a row right now. About to get this ranged kill. He got the assist. That's close enough. That's some huge plays from him. But the point belongs to Chaos now, so it doesn't matter who he kills because that just spawns them closer. Oh, this is real bad for Malicious.
As a big win for Chaos, they might be able to get themselves into the margin where they can win off of any of the remaining hills. Malicious is close enough to where they can get right back into this game off this next hill, but I'm keeping my eyes on Zuxum right now. Look at where he's at. He might be able to contest him on this hill. Going to take down the guy up top, and Super going to go for a challenge on this. Maybe it would be an ill-advised challenge. He's going to need some help from his teammates, but he is set upon on all sides. He's got enemies everywhere. Going to drain him of his energy. They do just drain him about all of his energy. Clickman trying to stay up top. L as his teammates do try and reassert some control over this. They can take the lead off of this, but they're just getting fried from the middle. Superior positioning, not quite there for Malicious. Even though they have got the good spawns, they're just getting stuffed in them, my dude. In Chaos, they're not going to be able to win off this, but can get pretty damn close.
All right, so 216, 173, Chaos lead. And if they win this, they've got the game. They've got the whole series because they're currently up 2-1. So Malicious is going to have to really prove themselves right here. They're going to have to make a comeback, and they're going to have to win. But that's going to require some rotation, getting to the next point, stopping Chaos from rotating and get to the next point. Because fighting for this last 12 seconds isn't going to be worth it. Goop absolutely slaying out right now. Currently on a 5-piece defending this point. And they're going to be 1 point away from the win. All right, there we go. Now it's 3 points. But the rotation's on, and that's going to be the game in favor of Chaos.
Yeah, that was huge. Optimus just really needed to win that gunfight to stop the last second contest. But Chaos, again, keeping with the trend of just winning their gunfights. As case in point right here, Hazardous, not even really 1v1s, but these guys are just looking super, super good with their gun skill ability. So, I mean, I guess Brains is out-muscled by Bronze today, but I guess it's just a little bit back to stomping grounds, back to the lab again for Malicious after today. Their strats were not looking too bad. They just hit their targets 100% of the time. That's what did them in today.
All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. Khaos Gaming takes the series 3-1. I was right. I got that call. Yep. So, good for them. But you know what's even better? What can make Malicious really step up their game? Them going over to rogueenergy.com and ordering some delicious Rogue Energy. I enjoy it very much. That's why I plug it all the time. It's really good. And you can get 10% off your order using the code K7 eSports. Right there, you can get a $30 tub. That's $1 per serving of an energy drink. You can't get that in a grocery store anymore. So using code K7 eSports gets it even cheaper. 10% off. Yeah, it's $3, but that's enough to pay for your shipping and handling. So what are you doing? Go over to rogueenergy.com. Use the promo code K7 eSports to save on shipping and handling pretty much. So I think that's going to do it for us. Remind us again where we can find more of you.
I am Kamika. In case you guys don't know who I am, I'm the voice that is not Spacefish. In case you guys did not know that. Kamika on Twitch, I am Kamika_, and same as on YouTube, I'm also Kamika_ on YouTube. I'm going to get more active on YouTube, posting clips of the week and stuff like that. Probably going to be posting quite a few from here and there, if that's all right. But also on Twitter, I am Kamika_18 because Kamika is already taken by somebody else, unfortunately.
Rip. All right.
That was original.
I cannot wait to see some more of your stuff. I really enjoyed having you here today. And if anybody's looking for more of me, I am at @A_space_fish on Twitter. And that's kind of the only place you can find me right now as I broaden my horizons. Nonetheless, you got anything else to say to anybody, Kamika?
I think that everything I've had to say has already been said, and I'm just going to go and relax with my family now, dude. It's been a great cast. Thanks for having me on, and I'm looking forward to doing more tomorrow and Sunday as well. Going to be having some awesome matches there.
Woot woot! We got the Memorial Day weekend, and it's the playoffs weekend for K7. So anybody who doesn't know, we have our playoffs this weekend. That's the Patreon page. Rip in the chat. Our playoffs, we have Western Outlaws versus Escaping Reality, Band of Misfits versus A7. All of that's going down tomorrow, so make sure you follow us over on YouTube so you can make sure you keep up with all of this very, very intense gameplay. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button. That way you're notified every time we go live, because that's the main of our content, so why would you want to miss out? Nonetheless, I've been Spacefish, and he has been Kamika, and we will see you tomorrow! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Bye.